Hello, what's up? How you doing? This is O.V.Gilberto and welcome to Basis O.V.Gilberto Music Source. Always, I keep it on point every week. My videos are flowing onto you. Thank you. If this is your first time to be here, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Always. That's the best thing you'll always do to support this channel. Please do so and support my channel, support my work. Let me know your brain. And guess what? Today I'm back with another series of lessons which I'm going to discuss to you today. Major inversions for major 6 chords. For this week I'll do that, and the following week I'll discuss to inversions for minor 6 chords. So remember that about 2 weeks or a month ago, I discussed to you about major 6 chords and minor 6 chords. So for today's lesson, I'll link, if you didn't attend that lesson and maybe you were not able, please you check in the description down here, or could it be, I don't know where, but I think in the description down, you check and you see the full lesson. The link will be there for major 6 chords, how to form them and how it really works out. So check and have fun with that lesson before you come to this lesson, so that it will rhyme for you. So please pick up your bass and we get started. Alright, so actually I'm going to keep it really very simple. About major 6 chords, you checking it out from the previous lesson, you know that on the bass, normally major 6 chords, we normally play a root, third and the 6th. Normally we eliminate the 5th. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to illustrate everything in the key of C. And I'm going to use the C in the, I'm going to illustrate to you like one shape which you can move over in different positions, So like, for example, using the 6th string, the 4th string on the bass, especially a 4th string bass, is where I'm going to show you this. You can transfer the idea using this, the 3rd string, the A string, but now in that. So in that case, on the 8th fret of your bass, this position of C. So this position is where I'm going to illustrate everything. So I'm making a review. Look at 6th chord. How is it? How does it look like? This is it. Okay, since now you have seen that and you remember that, now the formula is that I'm playing here C on the 8th fret, and I'm playing A in the 7th fret, then I'm playing E on the 9th fret, making this sound. And this is called a C root position, C6 in the root position. No movement as yet. So now we see that the first note is a C, the second note is a 6, which is 1, 6, and 3, 3 is a little bit high, making that sound. The second note now to start with, which is first inversion, it will be now a E, which is the 3rd. So that will be E, and then it goes to C, which is the root now, taking us to A, which is the 6th. You see the mathematics kind of. So this is how it sounds like. Looking at the shape and look at my finger. E, C, and A. This is it. Ooh, sounding beautiful, you know, sounding beautiful. Look at that shape. Yeah, that's the shape. So that becomes a first inversion. First inversion. And now the second inversion, because major 6 chords has 2 inversions, first and second. Root position is just root position. So now the second inversion will start from, now guess what, from A. Remember, root position started from C. First inversion started from the third, which is E. And now the second inversion will obviously start from the 6th, which is A. Following this string, our A is here on the 17th fret. If you don't know 17th fret, just look for where A is, you know. You can look for it mechanically. So if this is A, look for it. Now, so I'll talk about the fingers. So this is A, this is now E on the 14th fret, and then this is also C on the 17th fret. And this is how it sounds like. It sounds awesome, man. Alright, having known that, I repeat for you everything from the top. The lesson is really that very simple, but very, very important. So you see, this is C, root position. First inversion. Second inversion. It's amazing. I love the sound of 6 chords, really. Yeah. So the fingering, like in my sec, I'm playing, this is the fingering here. It is. The fingering will be 3, 2, sorry, 1, then, you know, 4. 2, 1, 4. That is root position. In the second inversion, I always play 2, 1, 4. But now there's kind of stretching here. And this stretching, you should really be careful. If you have small fingers like mine, you really have to be very careful because you can get hurt, you know. So always be careful when you do it. And make sure you really take time to make sure you get used to it. So it's still 1, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, and 4 fingering. Now, the inversion starts with 3, 4, and then 1. The fingering. That's what I use. But remember, I always tell you that fingering may not really matter a lot. The sound is what will matter most of the time, having the proper sound. So you can twist your fingers, you can find for yourself which finger plays better, you know. Okay, so that's so. And I played what I played in the introduction of this lesson. It was something like this. I started with the second inversion. Let me try to explain that. So I played second inversion, first inversion to root position, then I played D open, then I played E open. which is like 2, 3. In that case, because if we are in the key of C, D will be 2, then 3 is, E. So that is it. I played second inversion, first inversion, root position, then 2, 3, same progression. I repeat for you again. 1, 2, 3, go. And I'm just like exploring, how to use, these inversions. They sound cool when that sounds like a song, If I had a singer around me, a singer would figure out what to sing over that progression, Bass playing has gone to the next level of this world. It's a lot to say. Some people say we not really need to play chords. But I told you it's your choice. As a bassist, you need to learn chords because it's important to know chord tones, And this kind of chords over the bass really sound awesome and cool. So I hope this lesson has helped you. And you can use it more than this I have used it. You can figure your ways out and make it really sound much cooler and cooler and cooler, Or coolest. Alright, so I remain O.V.Gilberto. Keep tuned to my channel. Remember, next week, I'm coming to you with what? Minor 6th inversions on bass. So, be ready to follow this lesson. Always such lessons, I make them flow for the following week so that you get the content right. Please keep my thumbs up over down there